chose a 2 week period rather than a week period because we felt that with the time constraints that most people have who do age group triathlons, that they can't get all of those sort of paces that are required within a week period. So we decided to do more of a sort of a 2 week period where there'll be likely be three bike sessions within those 2 weeks, well structured bike sessions or intensity wise, and then two run sessions, so usually one a week. And then in terms of swimming, in terms of intensity, it's one or two a week. And then the rest of it is volume that we try and then pitch around it. But all of that is generally tried to be done at different paces. Now that then changes through the year and is periodized, and we try and block it into sort of 4 to 8 week blocks, depending on what the stimulus is that we're trying to get. And sometimes that stimulus does vary individually depending on what length of race that you're doing. But for most people, we try and do it as where we start sort of more aerobically and then build the intensity through the year so that you're hitting more sort of race pace efforts towards the end. But there is some variance within that to
Yeah.
help that stimulus basically.
So I suppose like a key point there is even in that winter period where people might talk about base training and things like that, and that could be our overall goal is to develop aerobic base, which means a huge volume of training, but we won't neglect some threshold work, some strides with running, maybe some hills, maybe a little bit of VO2 on the bike, and again they might not be the priority. So they might not be these massive key sessions where we're doing, like 6x3 at VO2 in the winter, as you've mentioned. But it doesn't mean we won't do any harder riding. And I think that's probably a key concept, isn't it, for us?
Yeah. No, definitely. There is definitely some hard sessions in there, but what I would say is that they're probably sprinkled in.
Yeah.
I think the overarching philosophy is that the consistency outweighs the going hard all the time on every session.